What's up, fam? Hope everybody's doing fantastic out there. Today we are taking a look at another flashlight here. This is the Wuben PL01 or Penlight 01. This is an absolutely phenomenal light that has been really hard for me to not carry, just because I forgot how nice it was to carry a light in this form factor. And this one has some pretty impressive features, or pretty impressive stats for its price. So this is a $20 light. And again, I've been extremely impressed by it. So let's go ahead and just jump into some of the stuff that comes with it. So of course, inside that box you get another box. Inside there you have your charging cable. It is a USB-C charging cable. You do get a lanyard. You get some O-rings, and then of course the light. So a few specs on the light. We'll go ahead and jump into those really quickly. Let me just get to that spot where you guys can see that. Here we are. I'll go over those with you guys while we are looking at this. So it does have 4 modes. You got Moonlight, which is 1 lumen for 125 hours. Low, which is 50 lumens for 7 hours. Medium, 150 lumens for 2.5 hours. So low and medium are really where this light shines, no pun intended. And then high, which will run at 650 lumens for 1 minute, and then it will jump down to medium at 150 for 1 more hour. It does have 110 meters of beam distance, 3,000 candela. It does have a 2-meter drop, and then a 2-meter underwater. It's IP68, so 2 meters underwater for 1 hour. And it does only weigh 1.6 ounces with the battery. And then there are your specs for the size. It is 5.31 inches by 1/2 inch around. So a very simple interface on this light. It is a clicky light, so you have click on, and there it is, and high, and then you cycle through. So here it is. It doesn't even look like it's on, but it is on Moonlight. And then again, you can circle through medium, high, back down into Moonlight. It does have a memory function, so when you turn it off, it does remember what setting it was on, so you do have that. Now, another really cool party trick that this knife has, it is a dual battery system. So it does ship with this crazy battery I've never seen before. And again, I'm not a huge flashlight junkie. I know there's probably some people out there that are like, duh, this has been out forever. But this is a 10880 battery. It's a 600 milliamp hour. But essentially, it is 2 AAA batteries together. So this light will also run on 2 AAAs. So if you, for whatever reason, run out of this battery, or you can't charge it, or you lose it, or whatever happens, you can simply use 2 AAA batteries and not have any issues. And rechargeable AAAs do work in this, so that's something to keep in mind. So it does have a removable pocket clip that does also have the little hat bill clip feature there if you want to clip it to a hat bill and use it as a headlight. Very lightweight, again, 1.6 ounces with the battery. Really well done light, in my opinion. Like I said, it doesn't weigh anything, and it's so thin that it has, again, it's really, I had to fight to carry any other lights. You guys, I don't really take pictures with my lights anymore or do any of that stuff, but when I used to do my daily pictures and things of that nature, there was always a different light and things like that, so I would always carry something different. But this has been one, and you can see even from the close-ups, we'll do it here. So I have carried this thing quite a bit, and it shows. So I mean, it does have some wear. I've dropped it a few times, and but at the end of the day, it's it's a good light for what you're paying for it. I mean, the other than around the bezel, there's really no wear and tear. Pocket clips holding up pretty well. Just a few little small snail trails and things like that on it. And then around the edges here, again, it's just where the anodizing would be the thinnest around the edges. So, and also where you're going to be wearing the most out as well. So where it's, where your fingers and things are rubbing the most, and that's where you're going to get the most wear. But other than that, I haven't had any issues with it. Like I said, I've dropped it a couple times and not had it any issues. It also got washed, and that might even be where a lot of this wear and tear came from as well, as is when it took a trip through the washer and dryer, and came out without a well, I guess with some scratches, but came out, and it still, as you can see, still works just fine. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into some night shots on this thing, and then we will close this video out. All right, guys, we are out here doing these nighttime shots here for the PL01. So starting out, we are in the 1 lumen moonlight mode. So just shooting here off the porch. So about 5 feet or so down to the ground down there. You can barely see that light going on there. You are against the porch. So very light output. I believe now it will go into Yeah, so it goes into high, I believe. No, excuse me. So that goes into low. So 50 lumens there. You can see it has pretty decent throw and pretty decent flood. And then we got into the 150. And then into the 650, and it'll stay in that for just a little bit before it ramps down. So a pretty decent light for the money. Really cannot complain with this light. So, all right, so there you go. Like I said, a fantastic light. It's got some really nice beam distance. It's got some really nice wide beam as well for what you're looking at here. And what I would consider a really great hybrid light that is just, I mean, it just disappears in your pocket. So for 20 bucks, I'll have it linked down below for Amazon. I really kind of find hard to beat this light for the price. So as always, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Please remember to be kind, be humble, and be EDC. Y'all take care.